Hello, everybody. All right, mute check on, audio check on. My God, he's learning. Ponyta, please. Mrs. Bug. The Mrs. Bug again. All right, we'll be the super auto. Sure, why not? I don't really have anything to say for that one. I keep forgetting that I'm not streaming and that I'm actually getting a video, so I have to be talking. It's nice in streams. You could semi be like, oh, you know, I'm just going to take 5 to 10 minutes off of not talking. Here I'm like, no, buddy, if you ain't talking, you ain't getting paid. See, I'm not getting paid either way. I have a fun time with, let's say, learning about, I don't really want to know what I call this. I don't think what I do is content creating yet. I think at some point I might be able to get there. But it's not like I'm an influencer or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, I think I'm a long way away from it. You're the only thing that summons anything, so okay, if I give you a rice cake, so I think I'm gonna sell you soon, and you. So right now you're gonna get the boost. I forget even what I started talking about. I know content creator, and really the only reason I'm filming this is because I needed something to post tomorrow since I won't be able to be home for lunch. So I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna legit do this. So there you go. I'm even getting videos ready for when I'm not here. This is how you know I'm trying to be in the big leagues. I don't know why, but I was thinking big leagues and I wanted to sing Big Leagues by Tom Cochrane. Is that who it is? The Big Leagues. Yeah, Tom Cochrane. Good song. Shitty place in Canada, Ontario, but the first thing that came to mind, because I was trying to think of the lyrics to the song, and I'm like, gotta get up, gotta get going, gonna see a friend of mine. He's round and he's round and he's out and he's found and just poop. That's the one song. It's a theme song, and it's not like a hype up theme song by any stretch of the imagination. But I get rowdy to that song. Rowdy to Les. My God, I'll do it to my coworkers. Like, if she's upset or anything, I'll just be like, I'll put it on first thing in the morning. And it's nice because I get there before most people. Like, there's the financial advisor who's there an hour before anybody else. I kind of arrive at the same time around my boss. And then, so it's nice that I get to pick the music in the morning, and I'll put either pop, country, like I can't put rap. It's got to be kind of communal. What can I sell? A guinea pig's not bad, actually, but I need 2 spots. Do I risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. This can be more enough. So it's got to be kind of communal. So I'll put on fucking Winnie the Pooh theme song or Disney songs, because they'd be amazed that I know, I don't want to say all the lyrics, but as a super nerd, just in general, I know too many of the lyrics. Let's put it that way. I guess you gotta stick around for a turn. And good to know that since you clearly don't trigger because you would have in the shop because you would have triggered twice. This is summon, yeah. But you probably would have. I could have thought about that. I didn't even cross my mind. But yeah, like, I'm trying to think of the top theme songs from my kid, from my years of being a baby, a fetus, a child. It's gotta go. There's gonna be a wide range of different songs. You're gonna be like Dave the Barbarian. I don't know if that's a Canadian jam. Barbarian. Barbarian. Only 90s kid will get that reference. 90s kids will get that reference. And then you get, obviously, the Pokemon one. That's just a classic to me. Digimon is a banger of a track. Digimon. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess I just like songs that repeat themselves a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel. There's been so much spit spewing out of my mouth. It's disgusting. I don't know why I put a piece of gum in my mouth first. I know why. I wanted a piece of gum, and I didn't think I'd actually be... We'll buy you, we'll freeze you. I didn't actually think I'd be filming anything. But, here we are now, brother. Did I slow this down, or is this the speed it's always been at? Barbarian. Barbarian. Ooh, that's interesting. Obviously, we can get rid of you, because you've kind of done your purpose. I'm not going to go with a Mantis. I always go with a Lizard, because it's good early. I need to get used to selling it. It's a tier 2. Or, we could go really into it. Let's see, just for one round, we'll get a little nutty, little crazy, and we'll do that. Did I just buy another Lizard? I think I did. I don't know why. What the fuck is happening? Okay. This seems like the big thing to do now. I don't like that meta. It doesn't seem... I've never lost to it. I don't think, at least. Interesting. I think I'd rather get... Friends Faint. Do I want... You know what we can do? We could do this instead. And then we'll sell... If we're going to go all into it, we might as well. I'm running the calculations in my head. They're not looking good. I'm not gonna be lying to you guys. I think you guys are really smart and really cool. I can't be persuaded because that will ruin you. I just like the parrot. The parrot, I find, can be very... Why do I have you in the front, you fool? This is where I overthink. You think it all through, and then you're like, yeah, that makes sense. And then you get there, and you're like, oh, you're a fool. I could have had it. But did you stop? Oh, it only triggers twice. Weird. Wow. Barbarian. I guess we can get rid of the fish soon. Let's see. What happened today? What can we talk about? I went to work. I took my sister out to dinner because her fiance is in Toronto right now. So what he's really... I don't think community orientated is the right way of putting it. But he does a lot of boards in the town we live in. So, ooh, that's nice. That's my impression of Bruce from. Ooh, that's also nice. From Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo, that's a weird movie. Like, let's get real here. The dad goes across the ocean. He doesn't even do that much. The turtles do most of the work. They're in a current. Let's get real here. I'm trying to think now. It starts off, don't touch that butt. And he touches the butt. Classic. Great moment. Cinema classic. And then he gets captured. And he starts swimming. And he finds Dory. And he's looking for how to get there. God, I have to watch this movie. I haven't seen this movie in forever. I remember one time, me and my buddy, we went to go to a movie and we tried to sneak into Bridesmaids. I believe that's what it's called. Because it was the biggest movie at the time. Like, it was a certified banger, from what I'm told. I still haven't seen it. But we were in the theater, and the guy, because it's a rated R, because it's a mature movie, and the guy was coming around, which never happens. We were just in a nice movie theater. And he was just like, can we see your tickets? And my buddy like showed it to him. He's just like, all right, we're going to have to kick you out. And he was just like, well, can you walk away and let us leave on our own? So he just like left. And we didn't stay. We kept our word. But what movie did we go to see afterwards? It was going to drive me nuts. And I can't think of it. Ooh, no, that's still... You only do it during the round. You are end of turn. Lame. I think we just have to try and get buffing really hard. We're in trouble. We're not in trouble. Let's go. It's little things like that. Like, I don't consider that a funny story, but it's a notable story at least. Everyone's getting buffed pretty high now, so I think we just gotta stick with it and hope we find... Okay. I think that's better than you. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I need you in the back too, though. You Barbarian. I think I know what the title of the stream, or not stream, of this video is gonna be. Hey, as long as it works, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be pretty. I would like it to be pretty. I would like to never be scared that I'm... Dude, there's a lot of friendly summons. Holy. We're going to freeze you for right now. You've got to be kidding me right now. We have 2 lives, so we still have a chance. Maybe the Husky's got to go unless we find one here soon. Okay. But the problem is, if we buy all 3 of you, somebody is going to get left out. No, I don't... This is a hard call because we have 3 and that's highly valuable, but I don't think it goes well with our team chemistry. This isn't good. This is what you get paid to make the big decisions on, and I'm being a coward right now. I'm not doing it. But look, how... Because everyone's running Husky. I don't think you can not be running a Husky. I think we're going to have to bump you back. I don't think we're going to go German Shepherd. I would like to have something, a better wind condition than the lizard, but that's going to happen. Tell me in the comments if you think, hey, King, you're blowing it, dummy. Like, I know, but I'm trying hard, alright? I know the lizard was there. I don't think it's going to make that big a difference anymore. This looks feasible. Okay, never mind. This is not feasible. This is feasible. I fucking lied. Fuck the haters. Wake up in the morning, dick hard in your hand. You're ready to beat the day. I know what I said. If you stick around till 16 minutes into the video, you're gonna get a little surprise. Oh, frick you, you piece of shit. I remember driving home today, trying to practice, not practice, but I was like, oh, let's think of some bits that we could talk about. And my go-to is always, oh no. Oh yeah. See, Parrot is good, and this is level 1. And I was like, let's practice. I like combining 2 random topics, but they always just end up being animal doing something. Should be like animal and a scientist. Could you imagine a cow being a scientist? Wouldn't that be crazy? What would they even be studying? And then I would go into, I was gonna say herbology, but I think that's a Harry Potter thing. It could be a real thing. But I'm thinking of like working scientist for farms. But again, it's too played out. What else would a cow's interest be? Obviously, like farm stuff. Dairy, no, that's too on the nose. It'll come to me. It always does. It does. Freeze frame. It never came to him. But then again, like, I'll pull back the curtains. I don't care. I usually try and have like 1 or 2 topics to talk about, and usually I can linger on with them for long enough. Oh yeah, we are fucked. I don't know how we keep winning. It's so scary that I could talk about, and I could kind of, oh yeah, might as well just buy it, that I could talk about and like linger on for a bit. But I don't have anything for that. Like, I went to Wild Wings. You know what I really like? Spaghetti Western. Who gives a shit? You know how I know I'm turning into my dad? Because I force myself to eat the proteins. And this weekend, hold on. Dude, this has got some killing power. This weekend, I went to breakfast with my parents, and I was like, you know what? I was eating, and I was getting full, and I'm like, why am I eating the hash browns? That's not where, that's their cost-efficient food. That's where they're like, oh, buying a potato, that's 10 cents in, like, with economy of scale. Buying the eggs, that's where they're like, they'll give you 2 eggs, but they'll give you the 3 potatoes. I feel like I'm doing a Seinfeld build. You ate the hash browns? Why would you eat the hash browns? You save the hash browns for last. That's their filler. They want you to eat the hash browns. That's a good topic, just because I literally, every time I go, so Andre, my sister's fiance, will drive me back to Toronto when they go, and it's a 5-hour drive, so it will turn into us talking. We'll talk about just about anything, don't get me wrong, but he always has one moment, multiple moments, I'm not just going to say one, he'll have a moment where he turns into a Seinfeld character. And he's a massive Seinfeld fan. He'll be able to quote it. He knows all the moments. Like, he's that kind of fan. Is everybody? No, you're level 2. I know that one. But he'll be like, essentially, we were talking about the song Karma, I guess, because that the day before was when Taylor Swift was changed the lyrics to, oh, it's a boy on the cheese. And he was just like, isn't karma a bad thing? And she's like, and my sister's like, well, karma can be a good, I think she changes the meaning. He's like, you can't change the meaning. It's either good karma or bad karma. This is insane. This makes no sense. And he's just like, I'm like, you're a Seinfeld character. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That, I could see them having a full episode. Again, they're episodes about nothing. They have about as much substance. They're a lot funnier than I am, but they take a lot more time to create the... Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey. 9 wins isn't bad. You're not going to get 10 wins every time. It's when you get 3 that's bad. Let's try and do a speed run of this. Let's get a toy. I like you. Let's get a re-roll. That's good. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I like doing a little speed run at the end. Oh, fuck. Oh, brother, let's go. And we literally, one time we went on like a 3 or 4, again, 5-hour trip. 3 or 4 hours we just talked about Jerry in a... The whole episode took place in a grocery store. And the reason how we got there was my mom, for a side job, works at a grocery store. And we were talking about how, oh, she for sure loves to linger and talk to people because that's just how she is. And he was just like, you give them the receipt, you get the receipt, the conversation's over. She probably holds on and keeps talking like, come on, that's a Seinfeld bit. Will you believe this? She was handing me the receipt and she pulled it back. I'm ready to go. The conversation's over. She kept talking. And like, we just riffed on that for 3 hours, being like, and then Kramer's somehow works in the meat department and he steals the leftovers for dinner. Just idiotic things. I love it. The leftovers, and then oh my god, what was George doing? I think he was sampling everything. It was again, this happened like 3 or 4 months ago. It was very silly at the time, and I still giggle about some of the ideas, but it's not world-ending or the most amazing thing. You don't need to know about it. Jerry was hitting on a girl. Turns out she loved canned fruit. I can't date her. She eats canned fruit. Oh, and then, oh my god, why can't I think of his name? Newman. Newman is there, and he ends up leaving with the canned fruit girl. Oh, it's the classic shenaniganery, some might say. Nothing's really speaking to me. This update did a number on these pets. Like the ox only getting 1 melon and not even an attack boost. That's kind of ass. I think I'm going to go for the fowl. We'll freeze you. Nothing all that great so far. What time is it? Yeah, now this is a well-built team. We're fucked. Yeah, we didn't stand a chance on that one. Sorry to burst your bubble. It wasn't happening. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's sell you. Let's buy you. We could sell you. I honestly might go 1 pet this turn. Might go 2 pets because you're getting boosted. Ooh, they work well together actually. Not a bad 3-piece team or a 4-piece team. It is a bad 4-piece team. It's a decent one. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. It feels like a Wednesday. Why would I do anything else? It's working. I've never watched that much Seinfeld. What my family would do is we'd pick a sitcom and watch it as a family. It started out with me and my mom and my sister, because my dad used to work nights. We would watch Everybody Loves Raymond. Classic bad show. Very good. I love it. I'm here for it. And then, oh my god, what was the one with George Lopez? Bow, bow, bow. Get a little higher. Something like that. And we're gonna win this. Let's go. We watched that one. We watched Big Bang for a little bit. We watched Seinfeld, but that wasn't my show growing up. I was a big Comedy Channel lad, so I would watch King of the Hill when I got a little bit older, probably in like my high school age, and then Futurama. Never watched it in order, but I know all the episodes. I literally haven't bought anything. I'm just buffing this up to all hell. I watched a lot of comedians. Because that's what it'd be. It'd be like comedy, a stand-up comedian. Fuck. Family Guy a little bit. Not so much. My all-time favorite Family Guy bit, and I'll say it to anybody, is when Peter wins a boat and he's arguing. He's just like, the salesman walks in, he's just like, before you walk out with your boat, you could have a mystery box. And Lois goes, why would we take the mystery? Peter goes, oh, the boat's a boat, but the box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how badly we always wanted a boat? Then we'll take the boat. We'll take the box. 2 tickets to a comedy network. You had to go with the box. And Peter goes, you think this is the dumbest thing? Remember that time with the boat? The boat's a boat, but the box could be anything. It can even be a boat. Peter, that happened 5 minutes ago. It's an all-time great bit. Ah, fuck you. The boat's a boat, but the box could be anything. It can even be a boat. I'm so ass. What am I doing with this round? I'm just kidding. Et je suis très intelligent. Ben oui. It sounds like you're saying berry. Oh, it actually survived one. 5-5-2. That's a weirdly orchestrated team. Well, I'm one to talk, but like, it's not actually. Mine's understandable. They're like, oh, he must have buffed the fucking whale shark to all heck. But I'm thinking about, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm thinking about doing a video of a body transformation of me starting like tomorrow and going till Lord knows when. Take a little bit off for, you know what, no, what's more important is I think we sell you and we buy you. That's fine that you don't get a boost. And obviously, like, keeping in mind Christmas. I was either like, okay, how much weight can you lose in a month or 3 months transformation? And oh yeah, this okay. But again, content creating machine. We'll figure it out. Don't you worry. All right. Till next time. Tell your friends. Tell your wife. Tell your girlfriend. Tell your girlfriend's boyfriend. King Loser's back, bitches.